We are on a little walking tour today. We've decided to walk to City Walk. It's only 16 minutes from our hotel and we missed a bus and we thought, and then we missed the second bus while we were working out how to walk, and then we thought, let's just walk it, what's the worst that can happen? So we'll give you an honest review of how easy it is to walk all the way. But when I say all the way, it's like literally 16 minutes. It's well signposted, so you can see on the route it's going to tell you. We'll stretch our legs, get a bit of fresh air before we hit another park day. We've got coffee. We had a really good value breakfast in something Moon? Croissant Moon. Croissant Moon Cafe.
Near the entrance, so
right by the entrance. And we worked out it was £8 each, and we got a pastry each, and we got a bowl of watermelon each, and a coffee. So that was really nice. And now we are just leisurely wandering around. I mean, there is much bigger crowds today. It's a warmer day. It looks like it's going to brighten up, so we could be in for a treat.
Yeah. No rain though.
And we're by the Mythos Restaurant. Yeah, fingers crossed. So we'll show you that restaurant in a minute. But it's so cool, and I'm excited to go here. So this is part of the Mythos Restaurant. Can you imagine? It's got a waterfall in it. And then this is an outside bit, but we'll show you the front in a minute.
you ready?
Yep.
Hit it! Put your hands together. We're so glad to see so many of you lovely people out here today. And just remember, people, it doesn't matter who you are or what you do to live, thrive, and survive. There are some things that just make us all the same. You, me, Deb, my brother Jake, Jazz on the horn, everybody. People, come on now, hands up, put them together, everybody. Hands up, hands up. Everybody needs somebody. Everybody needs somebody to love. Some to love. I see that man. I sure gonna get.
That is so cool, look, the fireworks on the ceiling. Oh, I want one of these.
Pick me, Tom.
These are cute. $16. Put it back. Why is everything so expensive? Liquid Sweets Love Potion. Mythos, and it looks pretty awesome, to be honest. It's so nice. Hi. It's so nice to be sat down in a nice restaurant in a V-Mart. This looks brilliant. We are excited. Excuse the wet hair. We decided to do a wet ride before we came for lunch, and we didn't think we were going to get that wet on it, but I definitely have. I've got a very wet fringe. Brilliant fun though. So we're going to eat shortly. This is a Greek restaurant, and I really wanted to try something different because there's just so many burger joints and chicken tenders, and we'll have all of that too, I'm sure. It's nice to have a little bit of a different option. This is food for about 100 people. It's gonna be good though. Oh my goodness, this is my ravioli. It looks amazing.
More bread.
Tom has gone for the beef with Moroccan beef, wasn't it?
Yeah, Moroccan beef, souvlaki.
That looks fantastic. With couscous and all of the good things. Do a taste test for us.
A bit of that, bit of tzatziki.
Bit of tzatziki. Good.
Beef with some of the beef.
Really good. Oh, but it's It's a really nice environment to come and just relax in, and you feel like you're having really good quality food. The beef that Tom had was exceptional. So yeah, he's still going.
Still going.
Still going. But the beef is amazing, isn't it? It's sunny! Look at the blue sky!
The sun has come out.
Oh my gosh, it is absolutely glorious. We've had such a brilliant day. We've done all of the rides we wanted to.
All the rides on the list.
We've ticked off all the rides on the list, so we'll give you a little summary later. And it's beautiful weather, and it's about what time, T?
10 to 5.
It's 10 to 5. We've had an amazing park day. We're going to go back, we're going to freshen up, and then we're going to go for some cocktails on the roof terrace, because why wouldn't you do that?
When you're on holiday.
So, but yeah, it's been amazing. But we'll show you a little bit of the garden walk back in the sunshine. Incredible view. An amazing sunset. So we've showered, we're feeling fresh. We're not sure where we're going to go. We were going to come for a drink, but I don't think we can have a drink in there because there's a private event going on. So I'm guessing not there. So we are in bar 17 at the Aventura Hotel. They do a really, really good kind of little snack menu, and we're going for the bar 17 signature Bauer buns, and we've gone for panko shrimp, fried chicken, and the braised short rib. And I've gone for a Prosecco, and Tom has gone for a beer.
A mango cart.
A mango cart beer. So yeah. I mean, can you even see that incredible view behind us? Look, it's beautiful. And we're just sat at this bar, taking in the fact that we're in Orlando, and having an amazing time. So, as has become the tradition with this holiday of one day so far, but many more days to go, we thought we'd do a summary of our day in the parks and what we loved, what we thought about, any top tips that we might have, and anything that was subpar, just to kind of share our experience, because we want to be as honest as possible. So I think the first thing to mention is the weather was significantly better, and that made quite a big difference to how we experienced the park and the enjoyment of our day.
Pretty much no rain, was it? Pretty much no rain,
but it was busier.
Mm-hmm.
So we had the express pass today, and I have to say that put us in very good stead. So we'll share a little bit about our experience of that. I think the other thing to say is that we did quite a lot of park hopping, a bit like yesterday, and we really enjoyed the ability to switch between the two the day. Then we headed over to Hogsmeade and we did Harry Potter and the Forbidden Journey again because we just love that ride. And with our express pass, we were literally on it. It was a walk on. It was just like get on it straight away.
Super quick.
And then we did Flight of the Hippogriff. And again, that probably took no more than about 10 minutes in the queue. Now, that wasn't an amazing ride. I suspect it is designed for kids. It's a very low-level thrill. I'm not even calling it a roller coaster.
I think it technically is
but it is technically a roller coaster. Yeah, it was just very gentle.
Light.
But it was good fun. And it was just a nice way to start our day. So we did that.
We should mention as well that we swapped out the bag situation today, didn't we?
Yes,
so we used
our
little small neoprene over
the bag that we showed yesterday, and that made a world of difference because it meant we could use the free lockers. We didn't have all of our stuff with us today. Now, admittedly, by the end of the day, I really wanted my flip-flops and I didn't have them. And that probably would have kept me going in the parks for maybe a couple more hours, but it wasn't a showstopper. We kind of had done everything that we wanted to do, and we decided it was probably time to head back anyway, and that was at about 5 o'clock. So so we used our little neoprene bag. That worked great. It fitted in all of the free lockers, no issue. And then we could see that the Hagrid's motorbike ride was really, really long. And we say really long, at this point, it was something like 135 minutes. And we decided that we would leave that till later on in the day. We then took a hop, jump and a skip over to the Hogsmeade station to go back to Universal Studios, back to King's Cross, which was so brilliant because it was doing the ride in the reverse. And I won't give anything away, but the ride is different in both directions. We only really had 3 things in mind. We wanted to definitely do the Mummy. Tom wanted to do the roller coaster again. I'm going to forget it. Rocket Rip Ride. I think it was. Rocket Rip Ride. Yeah. I couldn't do that one again. It's rickety. It's old. It's not a rolly for me. I just was no. But Tom wanted to do that again because he'd really loved it. And then finally, the other thing we decided we were going to do was see Fast and Furious. So we went and did that ride as well, which was good fun. It was an average kind of ride. It wasn't mind-blowing, but it was enjoyable.
6 out of 10.
A 6 out of 10. But I really enjoyed just these moments of entertainment that were surprising and different. And so there was some live dancing and there was a really good feel-good atmosphere around that. And then the Blues Brothers performed, but actually there was a lady absolutely killing Aretha Franklin's Respect beforehand. My God, did she have some pipes. And it was really good to listen to her. And the Blues Brothers came and they did some songs as well, but they were not as good as her. So then we kind of had done everything we wanted to in Universal. We ticked off the list, everything that we were planning to do today. And so jumped back on the Hogwarts Express from King's Cross back to Hogsmeade, and we had just enough time to do the Jurassic Park River Adventure.
Yeah, River Adventure. That's it.
Now, some dude on the train on the way back went, "Oh, you won't really get wet. It's you might get a little bit splashed." I think it depends on where you're sitting. I did get quite wet, but I had my Pack-a-Mac on. So I wasn't too bad, whereas Tom was just in his sweatshirt, but you didn't get too wet at all.
I think he was.
So
I think he was accurate.
I think he was accurate, but I did get quite wet.
I don't think it was a stupidly soaking water ride.
No, and it was really good fun. So this ride is probably a little bit older, And it's definitely the animatronics, you can probably tell, are starting to come to end of life. But we really enjoyed this ride. We thought it was good fun. And then basically from there we went to Mythos. Now we had an amazing server called Stephen, who was originally from Wolverhampton, so a proper Brummie and just a really lovely man, and he'd been living in the US for 30 years and we got chatting to him, but the food was exceptionally good. So it was just as well that when we made our way back to Hagrid's motorbike adventure with mythical creatures, that's not what it's called, but it's something along those lines.
Hagrid's motorbike adventure, I think it is.
Yeah. With magic, but it's got the title. It's got magical creatures in it somewhere. Anyway, it's a yeah. That's the whole premise. Is you're seeing all the magical creatures. Anyway,
it's like care of magical creatures, isn't it?
Yeah. So now what we didn't realise, and might be important information, is we bought an express pass for today, and I wrongly assumed that would get us all of the rides, and actually it gives you every single ride bar Hagrid's. I don't know why Universal have decided that. It was really disappointing. Maybe they just couldn't handle the volume of both queues. I don't know. But we were a bit like, oh, we can't use it. So we walked into a queue that said it was 105 minutes. But let me tell you, this is a bit of a tip. When something says it's 105 minutes, a bit like when it says it's 5 to 10 minutes, you know, effectively it's a walk on. You've just got to walk through a queue, and it's the sheer length of the queue that's going to make it 5 to 10 minutes. It said 105 minutes, and we were like, that is a long time, but we've eaten a lot of food and actually we need to digest it, so let's just get in this queue. And the truth of it was it didn't even take us an hour. The queue moved really quickly. It was incredibly well managed, and before we knew it, 55 minutes in, we were getting on the ride. So I know sometimes those queue times look absolutely horrendous, but do factor in that sometimes they're not always accurate to get in that queue. Now, what I would say about all of the queues across Disney, Universal, is they're so incredibly well themed that they're part of the experience. You don't really feel like you're in a queue, and it constantly moved. It's got lots of different rooms that you're going to walk into. There's lots of different things to see that keep kids entertained, that kept us entertained. So I would factor in that whilst you may be in a queue, it's not like you're looking at 4 blank walls. There's always something to look at. And so it did move very quickly, and we loved this ride.
Good evening. You had Hagrid animatronic and a blast in his Screw animatronic, and you had some other creatures, didn't you?
Yeah, unicorn really at the end. So with a baby unicorn, which was super cute. But yeah, we loved this ride. We thought it was brilliant. And I would say that for both of us, the highlight of Diagon Alley and Hogsmeade and the experiences you can have there make it really special. And for us, we're Harry Potter fans, so it did feel really good.
It's the standout experience, I think.
It is definitely the standout experience.
It's the biggest sort of themed areas.
Yeah. After Hagrid's motorbike adventure was the Velocicoaster. Hands down, went straight into the top 3. This coaster is brilliant. It for a start is a huge thrill ride. And it has everything. It's got corkscrews, it's got backwards, loop-de-loops, it's fast. It's incredibly fast. It reminded me a little bit of Tron at Disney, which Tom hasn't ridden yet. But it's super speedy, and it's kind of got every single experience of a roller coaster wrapped up into it. And then this evening we went to Bar 17 at Aventura. The sunset was truly magical, and I'd forgotten how good a Florida sunset could be, but my gosh, was it giving its beauty this evening. But this by far was the poorest food that we've had on property so far.
Yeah, it wasn't good value for money.
No,
was it?
It wasn't. It was
great.
I think it was $17 or $18 for 3 Bower buns, which were not particularly big and not particularly fresh tasting.
No.
And Tom and I just went, that was not worth the money. But what was worth the money, if I'm really honest, was the experience of seeing the view, watching the sunset, and we should have just had a drink. Thank you so much. If you've got to the end of vlog 2, I really hope you've enjoyed the experience with us. We've had an absolute ball of a day. It's been really good fun, and it does make a difference when the weather is better, and it does make a difference when you're not having to spend like $6 for every bloody ride to put your bag in a locker. So we feel like we won today because we have the Express Pass as well, and we would recommend the Express Pass for busy days. It made a huge difference to the amount we could achieve today. It meant we could repeat rides that we've absolutely loved, and we could get on some of the bigger rides that would typically have much bigger queues. Velocicoaster very much being the case in point. Some of those rides actually were only a 5-10 minute wait anyway, but some of them were a good 35 to 45 minutes, and it makes a huge difference to your day if you're not having to spend it in a queue. Tomorrow we are going to be at
Kennedy Space Centre.
Yes, we are very we're very expensive.
We are very expensive.
We're very expensive. We're very excited, I should say. I haven't been there since I was a kid, and I think it's going to be an emotional day because my dad really loved it and he's no longer with us. So I think I will look on very fondly tomorrow. And also, I'm really excited for Tom because I think it's going to be one of your highlights of the trip.
Yeah, definitely a bucket list. I've always wanted to go to Kennedy Space Centre.
Yeah, so we're super excited about that.
We've
Now,
got a launch as well.
There is a launch on tomorrow, and we talked in our initial travel day vlog about hoping to be able to get tickets. Guess what? They've sold out. And we had a real problem paying online. We weren't able to, which is why we hadn't purchased them. So we're going to hopefully find a location nearby where we can watch, and we'll give you that top tip if ever you happen to be at Kennedy Space Centre and there is a launch on the day that you're going there. We'll give you a top tip of where you can go and see it happen. So I believe that the launch is due at about 7 p.m. We can be in the park, I think, between 9 in the morning and 6 p.m. at night. So then we'll head over somewhere, and we might get an early tea if we leave a bit earlier. But tomorrow evening is a bit of a suck it and see situation. We're not quite sure where it's going to pan out, but we will take you on our adventures. But we're really excited to have you on this journey, and if you want to see more of our footage, then please do subscribe to the channel. It means the world to us. We're small, but we're growing ever so slowly, and we've got loads of great stuff coming up. So you've got a good probably 14 days of vlogs coming your way from this trip alone. But we're also doing a house renovation, and they've become really popular. We've got camper van trips on our channel as well that you can watch, and other kind of travel vlogs as well as a few kind of days in the life and weeks in the life of. So if you're interested in joining us, we would love to have you on this journey. Everybody is welcome. We mean everybody. And yeah, subscribe and hit that notification bell if this is something you're interested in. Lots of love. Have a great rest of your day wherever you are. Take care.
Bye.
Bye.